Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper lying on the sidewalk, little music on the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze. Jimmy on a beat, wait. Okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer. 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 BOOMER, please, your dusty mood don't vibe with me. You are old and so therefore I must say 10 for dinosaur. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okie dokie, boomer.
Oh my God, it's that time again. What's going on?
Oh my gosh, we made it. Yay!
We made
Welcome.
it through all that. How'd you guys like the openers tonight? Is that something you'd want us to do on the regular?
The Nero Lake one was so cool. Oh my gosh, I could feel it tingling in my brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was me.
Yeah, I prefer the Elon Musk brain chip myself. I think
Well,
that
it's been approved. It's been FDA approved.
Okay,
so
sign me
we're
up.
in luck.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Hi, everybody. Hi,
They're
now.
doing human trials. We could sign you up.
Please do. I need the brain. Believe me, mine is disintegrating as we speak. Hi, everybody. Hi, Riley Martin. Hi, SFT.
Hi, Riley.
Barbara,
Hi, SFT.
Kate. What's going on, Kate? Peace, Dove. Oh my gosh, look at all these people in here. We've got the crowd tonight. Gamer, what's going
We
on?
should. It's hot summer nights.
It is hot
guys.
summer nights. Deborah, what's going on, Deborah? Oh,
Good
man,
animal.
look at all this stuff. Popeye. Go Start.
Popeye.
Hello, Go Start. We have got a hell of a deck tonight. Jilly Love.
So much.
Oh, my gosh.
We got some special stuff on there too.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
we have a
we
little
do.
Special treat from some friends.
We got some tweets from Jax. She's been burning it up on the Twitter. Hi, Jax. What's going
Jax.
on?
Hi, Jax.
How's Elfie doing? She got Elfie back. Elfie's
so
home.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent her a reunited remix.
All right, Vic. Vic,
hey.
Thurston Community Media.
Hey, Vic.
Vic, what's going on? Becca C. I sent you a wrench. If you want it, you can have it. Oh wow, look at all those people. Who do we? Anthony, what's going on in DC? Oh, we didn't send Farron an invite tonight. Damn it, I should have. Pyramid
Farron.
7, Midnight Karma. Hi, I'm sorry, you're sick.
I'm such a stoner. I should bring up the chat so I can see you guys. I'm glad you're reading them because I didn't even have them brought
I
up.
am reading them.
I'm in a mood tonight, so this is going to be fun. And we have like a 75 slide deck, so we have got a lot.
Yeah, it's it's packed. It's packed. So we're going to be moving tonight.
Bring it
so,
on. Yeah,
so
I'm in a smart ass mood, guys.
Yeah,
so.
you can just jab me if I start getting.
You know I will. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
I'm in a great mood. I had a great week. It was a great birthday. I thank all of you guys. I had so much love and thoughts and gifts, and I just feel so loved and I feel so special.
Oh, you
and-
are loved. You are loved.
You know what?
You are.
I ain't scared to be old. I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah.
They say that about women as you get older. I totally, it's true. It's true.
That's
I
me.
got no shits to give about anything. So
Yeah, I'm
here
the
we are.
one that's weirding out about getting old. It's not the age, it's the damn mileage
Aw,
that's getting
You're having
me.
your midlife crisis.
Yes, I
It's a little
am.
late.
A little
It's
about
late.
20, 22 years too late. So.
22 years too
I need
late.
to remind everybody, our show is satire, and
Satire.
satire seems to be at risk this week with the Roger Waters
Always,
thing, which is
always,
ridiculous.
always.
So I brought the definition, like I always do: a literary work holding up human vices and follies to ridicule or scorn, which is what The Wall was all about. Hello.
Hello.
So everybody who's not on with that better figure the hell out. It was just ridiculous how they went after Roger Waters. Hey, everybody on the Rumble tonight.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. I think that we got that down in the Hollywood section.
Yeah, it's in the
so
Hollywood.
Stick around.
Stick
It'll be a
around,
while
yeah.
before we talk about it.
Yeah, and I just want to say there's our Patreon. If you're interested in throwing about 2 bits at us, we could always use it.
2 bits, 4
Two.
bits. You know what, Oz? We have 14 Patreons now. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And you always get your tweet. I make sure I text everybody. So an hour before the show, or about an hour before the show, you'll get a notice. And I am putting exclusive stuff on there. And now that I'm building my new fancy studio to go with my stream deck, I'm going to start streaming to Patreon and doing special hangouts.
Oh, wow. And you're doing that on a dime. That's great. It is hot summer nights, and I just, we've integrated some hot summer night picks in the deck. Do you like the little doggy? The doggy's name, can you guess the doggy's name?
Huh.
Linda and I decided we'd name him Sandy in honor.
I was going to say Sable. So
Sandy. Sandy's the little dog down there in the corner trying to pull up the Beauty and the
Hi,
Boomer.
Sandy.
Boomer logo there, but Sandy, you'll see Sandy throughout the deck tonight.
Sandy's cute.
We have a birthday. Whose birthday is it?
We
What?
do. It's a birthday week for us here. Yeah, Beauty and the Boomer. It is Linda. I think. Happy birthday, Linda.
Happy birthday, Linda. She's youthful as everybody could be. She's got a great outlook. We love working with Linda. We love our Linda, executive producer, and she does so much work for all the shows.
For all the shows. Oh my gosh. Do you know the amazing email that she creates and puts out with like a joint email for Convo and everything Fee's doing, Pasta's doing, we're doing. It's amazing. And yes, Linda has been such a great help. And, she's added so much to the show. We love her little yum yums. She's done a great job with the
she took on the
would
yum
you
yums.
rathers.
Would you
Yeah,
rather?
would you rathers.
She is a creative soul all the way, and it's really great because Linda and I and Shanda, we all love color, and we overkill with the colors. I think we were all color outside the lines when we were kids, weren't we? I know I was.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Did that. So anyway, moving right along, you got a couple of super chats.
Yeah, let
over
me
there.
grab those real fast. Meteor Dream says, "Do you guys know what happened to Franco?"
I think
I
Franco's
don't know.
doing stuff on the street where he lives mostly. He got kind of. I think. Let me put it to you like this. I think he felt his strength was better used out of the chair and in the streets, which is a noble
Franco's
thing to do.
a very passionate, very sweet, kind guy.
Yeah,
You know, we've
very-
been to events with
Yeah,
Franco, and
Franco.
I think he speaks his mind. I think he speaks, what he feels
Yep.
and what he thinks, and I commend him for that.
Yep.
And it doesn't mean I always agree with him, but I love him as a brother. That's Franco.
Yep.
Man.
I actually did the virtual build on his computer, so I hope it's still
Yes,
working
you
well
did.
for him.
Franco's always been there with us with Roar for the years. So yeah, Franco is we love Franco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Becca C, thank you. No,
Oh.
thank you. You guys,
Yeah,
keep us going. This is our 3rd year of Hot Summer Nights odds. That is incredible. 3
Yeah.
years of every Saturday coming here and hanging out, and we still love doing it. We still are excited to write these shows for you guys and to get out here and show you the content. And
Yeah.
some of it, 75 slides. You're not going to agree with everything, but that's the point. You
Yeah.
know, we try to bring as much
Yeah.
content as we can to think about, talk about, and
Yep.
if you like it, then research it.
No
or,
way in the
check it
world
out.
could we go so in depth as our sisters and brothers do out there, which they
hell
have
no.
great
Hell no.
information. They have great
Yes.
opinions. Sabrina Savati, the Convo Couch,
Oh, yeah.
Hardlands Media, just so many people out there doing these great shows. And Due Dissidence is killing it. And for the
I know. I've really been enjoying Due Dissidence.
yeah,
lately, I
yeah,
gotta
Keaton
tell
and
ya.
Russell.
I gotta
Russell's
tell ya,
got the
Keaton and
yuck yuck
Russell,
laugh. I love that yuck yuck. It's almost a Popeye laugh. It's funny. No offense, Russell. I do enjoy your laugh though because it's nice. But tonight we've got 2 dedications to Tina
Aw,
Turner.
so sad.
One of them we did here at Roar. We've got a great cover by Julia Ivana. I believe that's her name. It's in the rundown if you want to hear it. But we can't bring original artist work, but Tina's done her bit. She's done her job over the years. So we've got this beautiful, beautiful cover of She's Simply the Best. And we hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. So here we go. We're going to let this go. We got 2. And then we've got Jamie Kuhn. She's going to do What's Love
We have a
Have to
Jamie
Do.
Coons further down.
Yeah,
yes.
she did this today in honor of Tina Turner. But we're going to have a little music tonight. We got a hell of a chill outro coming too. So stick around for
great
that.
closer
Here we
tonight.
go. Let's get this going. And this is to Tina from all of us here tonight.
She did for Zappa. Awesome.
I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. Come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime roses and a world of dreams. Speak a language of love like you know what it means. Oh, it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, baby. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
I know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Thank
It
you,
is.
Tina.
You know, growing up in a house full of domestic violence, and then of course living my own as an adult, Tina Turner was just a powerhouse. I keep hearing seeing powerhouse, but she was a powerhouse that brought awareness to domestic violence and spousal abuse, and all through the 80s and 90s, and such an amazing performer too, all the way up till into her 70s. I think she slowed down the end of her 70s. Maybe.
Yeah, well, Jesus, I mean, she was out there
she
dancing
was having
up a
kidney
storm.
failure, I think.
Yeah,
she had kidney failure.
Yeah, she was such a contribution to the arts, just unbelievable. She will be missed, but we have the memories. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think we all loved her, Jilly.
You sounded like Chevy Chase when you said that. I don't know why.
I sound like Chevy Chase.
You did. You sounded like Griswold. Griswold.
I'm practicing up. I'm practicing up for this week. So
okay.
This I picked this up. It's it's not very clear, but this is what what news people really want to say when they're doing a report. So I thought I'd share that.
I can't hear it.
Well,
unmute it.
Unmute it.
It's muted on the YouTube.
Programming. Here's some bullshit that happened somewhere today. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon, when residents in this neighborhood were shocked to see this fairly common thing happening. An attractive witness described the event in breathless terms.
I went to my window and I was like, whoa, there's some bullshit happening.
That happened right over there. I'm an older man, so you can trust what I say.
Authorities in special uniforms rushed to the scene to stand around while our cameras filmed them. Our reporter Keith Collins joins us now live from the scene of the bullshit through the use of expensive technology. Good to be with you again, Keith. We have a colorful graphic here that shows instances of bullshit like this are on the rise. Is that right?
Yes, although why is unclear. Some say it's because of one fucking reason. Others say it's because of some other fucking reason. I talked to this random expert on the subject who told me this thing you're about to hear him say right after he points at a piece of paper.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the regular news today. That
was funny. I hadn't seen that.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. What do we have? Did I bring this or did you bring this?
This was sent to us by Snorky.
Snorky sent this. Okay. Do you want to preface it or just dig into it?
Go ahead and dig into it.
Okay.
A woman who identifies as a man went topless at the city pool. A transgender lifeguard applicant, a biological female who now identifies as a male, went topless during a group lifeguard tryout in front of a number of people, including several dozen children in Jacksonville, Florida. A number of people and organizations are defending the lifeguard applicant's position, saying it really doesn't matter whether the top surgery had been performed yet. They seem to be saying that swimming pools should basically be topless. And I'm just wondering if on this we might just want to give in and say, that's okay with us. I don't know that I see a lot of negatives in making all swimming pools topless. I mean, just to kind of compromise and get along. Maybe?
Of course.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Of course.
Of course. That's the answer, right? Why don't we just all go naked?
Can't we just get along? Let's all go to France and go to the fully nude beaches, right?
yeah.
Here you go.
Viva la France.
Now, what is this? You brought a clown
You're
world?
going to love this one.
Okay.
So, you know how Senator Feinstein is maybe a little tired and it's time for her to move on?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
guess who they're talking about replacing her with?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, my God in heaven.
Yeah.
Might Washington be in Oprah Winfrey's future? California senior Senator Dianne Feinstein's health challenges have kept the 89-year-old from D.C. for several weeks this year, so some are now floating the idea that Oprah might be tapped to replace her.
The 89-year-old just returned to the Senate after battling shingles. She is
She's
wheelchair
got Bell's
bound
palsy,
and is
too.
reportedly having cognitive issues.
42% of voters said she should resign. 27% said she should serve out her term, and 31% are undecided. Among Democrats, it was slightly more clear. A slight majority of Democrats polled said that she should resign.
If she resigns, California's Governor Gavin Newsom would appoint a replacement to serve the remaining 18 months of her term. He has promised to name a black woman.
That she has memory loss problems. There's no question about that. Just take a look at the tapes. Take a look at the video. Does that keep her from doing her job? That's the question. Right now, as far as Washington's concerned, her job is to hold up her hand and vote. After that, they'll talk later.
Well,
does Oprah think she can change anything through politics? She's got enough money to know better. And she's a part of that billionaires club, you know, that secret club that superheroes that are going to save the world.
Talk at the WEF.
I don't know. I think this just might be clickbait for a lot of fucking news stations. But who knows? Maybe she wants to be in there with the...
Well, here's
the Baracks and, you know.
Perfect opportunity to get Whoopi off The View. Go ahead and appoint her.
Oh, my God, yes. Whoopi.
Oh, my God.
I'm watching the new Stand right now because, of course, Paramount redid it. It's over on CBS and Paramount. And Amber Heard's in it, bad enough as it is. And Whoopi plays the prophet woman, you know. It's like, it makes it hard to watch this stuff. It really does. When you know the vile crap that comes out of their mouth when they're not on screen acting, you know, I am aware and can separate the artist from their work, but still, they just shut up about politics on the side.
Yeah, Whoopi has ruined her Star Trek character for me forever. Just by running off the mouth.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree.
What do you got here? Is this Cocaine Bear?
This is Joey B. Tunes and just how stupid people really are.
Oh God, I think I tried this once. I don't think it's a good idea.
Where do you see this?
Yeah, pretty stupid.
Yeah, let's just walk up to a 2,000-pound animal with devil horns on its head and take a selfie with it. Look at her. Not a light on in the entire house.
Joey.
Oh, what a surprise. Now, if you had to bet, what do you think she's going to do when she gets up? Continue running? Nah, of course not. She has to confirm her stupidity with the internet first by taking yet another picture. The bison can't even believe it. You could drop missiles from a plane around this woman and she'd still have no idea how much danger she's in. This thing's like, what am I supposed to do with someone like this? Why waste my energy? I'm sure the lions will get her on the way out. Here's another prize winner. Yeah, let's get as close as we can to an animal with knives on its head.
You are way too close to him.
Don't worry, the mask will protect her. This is probably her mother.
Oh my God.
This thing's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Another tourist in a cowboy hat. Yeah, go ahead, take a selfie, I dare you.
Look at it now. Mom, what's going on?
How are these people always shocked by this? It doesn't want to be in your selfie. It wants to wear your organs on its antlers. Maybe that'll give you dummies a clue to leave it alone. Ugh, that laugh. The town should be using that as a siren to alert the animals nearby of the presence of your pointless existence.
Did you get a picture of it?
Did you get a picture? Yeah, I did. Got a snapshot of both of you dopes. Sent them right over to the Yellowstone Mental Hospital along with this video. Maybe they'll come and scoop you up so the elk can eat in peace.
Check this out, warthog.
Oh, there's more of these people?
He's gonna come up the steps.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Here he comes. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God, a
and he's
javelina,
huge.
man.
No shit. This isn't Pumbaa. It's a 200-pound warthog.
It's not Pumbaa.
I wondered if we could pet him. Go ahead. It only kills cheetahs and leopards. There shouldn't be any problems.
Hi, boy.
All right, there we go.
Help me! Help!
Help you? Help you what? Get in the way of natural selection? No thanks.
Oh my God. Look at it now. Mom, what's going on?
That was terrible. I
too
loved
funny.
it.
I know. I knew you would. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is too funny. I got to bring it.
God, I got green lice in my hair. Check that out. I need to fix
Green
that.
lice.
Anyway, I ran across that this week, and do you know what happens to those guys? You know the shit libs, the crazy kids that are on the tubes.
Yeah.
They're doing the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to make this to show them what happens to them when they grow up. They end up being just like Sam Cedar and David Dole and Kyle Kalinske. So here we go. You guys judge for yourself. Did I nail this or what?
Boy, Todd. Donnie hasn't slept in several days since he was indicted, and after finding out that the Dominion voting systems are refusing to show in their massive lawsuit against Fox News. Guys, click the link in my bio, brand new article on this with everything you need to know, and Donnie, good luck getting shut-eye now.
You freaking nailed it. You nailed it. That's exactly who they morph into.
That's exactly who they morph into. And no offense to the kids, but these guys, these three amigos, they should know better.
No, I've got lots of offense to those kids.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That is terrible. You brought this, or did I bring this? You brought this, didn't you?
You brought this.
I brought this, Vanessa Beeley. According to polls, none of the politicians present at the G7 summit has the support of the majority of the citizens of her country. It turns out that those who are trying to decide the fate of the world, World War III, establish rules for the entire planet, are not supported by the people. You got France, you got Macron there, 25%. I would give him a negative 25s. Meloni, she's got, did I say that right? Maloney, she's got 49%. And she's really up there compared to the rest of them. Germany, 34%. Japan, 31%. I was kind of shocked at that. Canada, what the hell does Drill have 39% for? He should be like negative numbers too. Then, of course, Joe Biden with his 42%. I heard it was 35 this week.
I don't believe
then
these
you've
numbers.
got the Prime Minister of UK there. I can't pronounce his name. 33%. So
Rishi, right?
Rishi. So anyway, guys, they all suck. And I'm glad that we're in good company.
These are bullshit numbers, though. You can't tell me that 25% of France is supporting this asshole right now, unless that's the elite. Is that how many elite they have in their country?
Yeah, it is.
Italy, yeah, I can buy the 49, but Japan, well, yeah, I probably could buy Japan too. But
everybody's still reeling from the propaganda that's been broken off into their brains.
Yeah, I don't know about
Trudeau, that guy's sickening.
That guy's, and he's getting worse, man.
He's getting worse.
Getting straight out, flat out fascist, like in your face.
Yeah, talk about sickening. Biden released his new campaign
Scary.
video today, or not today. This is the other day. I just brought a clip from the campaign video so everybody can appreciate it. I'm sure.
Oh my God!
So Joe Biden just released his latest campaign video. You should check it out. Here it is.
Hi. Are you lost, sweetheart? Are you afraid, honey? Well, why don't you come with me? All right. I'll sing you a song till your mom comes back. God is in his holy temple. Earthly fall, be silent.
Oh no!
That's too funny.
Oh God! What
funny.
movie is that from? Poltergeist or Children of the Corn? I don't know what the hell movie that was from.
It was Poltergeist, I want to say, but it reminded me of Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm scared. I know, right? You
I
guys?
know,
It's
I'm
scary.
scared too.
Oh,
I'm
me
scared
very
too.
scared.
Now you brought this little ditty up here.
I did. Let me see if I can actually see it without any glasses on. So, well, yeah, Biden has given us more cops, more war, more restrictions, fewer benefits, busted unions, accelerated climate damage. And okay, he's a pathological liar with dementia and a history of SA, and maybe he's contributed to the spread of fascism and done nothing to protect us from all the dangers that we're using to drive the fear in 2020. And okay, he's clearly cares about no one outside his family or his donor base and thinks the economy should be prioritized over human lives. But if you don't reelect him, we'll see more of the same from whoever piles on shit the Republicans managed to nominate. And that would be all your fault. And that is exactly what the Dems argument is going to fucking be.
Yes.
Because that's all true about Biden. It's all true, right down even to the fascism. You know, everybody loves to throw fascism around, right? Everybody's been throwing it around. But right now, in this moment in time, we are closer to that in America. And we're seeing more and more reach of that than we ever have. ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
ever. It's insane. That something, the spike protein's eating brains out there.
Right?
It has to be. James Scott says, rinse and repeat. Jax Page says, this exactly, Jax. I grabbed this as soon as you threw it up. I thank you for get this. 2000, I know, but you have to vote against Bush. Maybe the next election we can have real change. 2004, I know, but we have to vote against Bush. Maybe the next election we can have real change. 2008, I know, but I have to vote against McCain. Maybe the next election we can have real change. 2012, I know, but you got to vote against Romney. Maybe the next election we have real change. 2016, I know, but you got to vote against Trump. Maybe the next election you have real change. I know, but you have to vote against Trump. Maybe the oh my God in heaven.
That's the reality of it. That is such the reality.
It is the reality. And you see, Shannon and I got we got a job for Dud Light there, so we're on their packaging now. So
nice.
They're trying to recover some of the.
We got some sponsorship.
Yeah, they're trying to recover some of the billions of dollars they lost. Say what you will about President Obama, but his class and eloquence really made the deportation of 2.5 million illegal immigrants, the bombing of 7 Muslim countries, the whitewashing of torture under Bush, the continuation of the drug war, the rampant prosecution of government whistleblowers, and his expansion of government surveillance go down smooth. What do you think about that? I take exception to the illegal immigrants. That's people.
Yeah, class and elegance, because that's all they care about is the decorum, right?
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, he speaks well. He bullshits
because
me well.
He was molded like a big glob of fucking clay from the minute that he entered fucking college till he ended up in the White House. And we know it. We've seen every step of it. It's true. It happened.
Yeah, did he come out of Harvard? Was he like some?
Yeah. He was the Harvard Law Club.
The Harvard Law Review. He was. I'm really wondering about Harvard anymore. Or should I at all?
All of them are gone. All of them. Don't listen to anything that comes out of there. So do you see this? Cheney criticizes DeSantis for January 6th pardon remark. Of course, he said he would be okay with pardoning January 6th people that have been sentenced. And any candidate who says he will pardon January 6th defendants is not qualified to be president, according to a war criminal's daughter.
Whatever. She's just trying to get in good with the Democrats. That's bullshit.
I know. She has nowhere to go because she burned the Republicans. We called this a year and a half ago, 18 months ago, and here we sit. Man, did you see some of the sentences? I didn't bring any reports on it that have been handed out over the last week.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
They're fucking disgusting. They're brutal. It's abuse of the fucking system. It's a weaponization of our judicial system against, people who went, and a lot of them just thought they were going to a fucking rally.
You know what? I got into it with somebody. I briefly got into it because I responded one time to their thing, but they were commenting about.
Sucked you in.
Yeah, they did. They sucked me in. Those two people that went in with the paint and covered up the statue at that museum and stuff. They're going after him for a $250,000 fine and 5 years in prison. And I said, that's really, isn't that kind of excessive? I mean, this is the government trying to scare the shit out of everybody from doing any kind of activism for anything.
Yeah.
It's worse than sanctions on its own people. And I got into it.
Right.
I got into it with this person. They said, fuck around and find out. And I said, well, excessive punishment for a crime that they're trying to alert the people to what's happening, you dumbass. And I didn't say you dumbass. I wanted to, but
I know. We say out there slaying them all the time. But ultimately what it comes down to is a private prison system that needs to be freaking fed constantly.
Yum, yum.
So that way they can keep upping the, so they get $64,000 a year per fucking incarcerated person in this country.
It's a money train. Yeah, it's a money train.
Exactly.
Did you know that Anheuser-Busch and Miller Lite and Target have job openings now? Anybody that's interested, apply at Anheuser-Busch.
Well, that's okay. They'll make up for their lost, what I did a breakdown of them yesterday. They're called ESGs, environmental, social,
I saw that. Yeah,
governance.
Good report. Yeah.
And this is what it's all about. They know they're going to lose their bottom line a little bit. They're going to piss some base customers off. But the benefit that they reap in the corporate realm for all their, they get all kinds, they get tax breaks.
Yeah.
They get they get a ton of shit if they just play by the rules and do the virtue signal for that fucking month. And
do you think they could have approached it with a different marketing idea instead of what they did?
No, because we have a generation of children that have came up under these very woke for a lesser word, universities. But these universities have been controlled by these corporations and funded by these corporations, so they control the education in these universities. And now you're seeing it play out in real time in the workforce, and what is being advertised to us. This is what they've been taught. So of course they're going to turn around and give it back to us.
Yeah, we don't even go on these topics. We just because
I know we don't. We hung out on both of these memes long.
This is designed to distract us from things like World War III and economic collapse, and Rome is burning while Biden fiddles. So again, it's just, I think it's a big distraction. Now, Shanda, when you're driving through your hometown and you see an old friend from high school, and Shanda actually said she's run into this before. So
oh God, yeah.
Yeah, this is for sure. Absolutely.
Not my first time.
Shanda, you brought this.
Fascism is using trans people as a culture war wedge to divide the working class and prevent class consciousness from forming in America. And absolutely, I believe that. And the more and more I dig, follow the money, right? It's always comes down
about
to
the
follow
money
the
and power,
money.
yeah.
And there's so much money being dumped into this movement. It's not an organic thing. It didn't happen because we need societal changes. It came because it's being pushed a narrative,
Yep, they are. It's all a distraction. We're going to talk about that a little bit further down the line. I just thought I'd throw this little gem in here. Johns Hopkins grads get a surprise commencement speaker. Ukraine Zelensky, the latest graduates from Johns Hopkins University, their degrees in hand, and most of their future ahead of them, got a powerful message from a surprise commencement speaker Thursday.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is make most of your time on Earth because, and I'm not going to read the rest of it, but, this is Johns Hopkins. This is the medical, doctors and all that shit.
Trust John Hopkins when they tell you you're not being experimented on like a lab rat. Yeah,
pure.
John
Yeah,
Hopkins.
this is the worst kind of propaganda you're gonna get.
And this is exactly what I was just talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what they're doing in these institutions, these higher education institutions. Oh, that's you. That's not me.
I know. It's weird. Here.
Okay, let me see if I
Front
can
me
get
in and cut.
There's
that
a
out.
light behind something. Do you have a light behind a curtain there, or no?
Maybe the hall light got left on.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So, what if I told you? What if I told you? I'm going to read that. I hit the wrong button. That both political parties work for the same corporations. Well, that's nothing new. We've known that for a long time.
Right.
Television tending the herd since 1927. Abso-frickin-lutely, they've been tending the herd. Some people say, Shanda, that television is one of the worst inventions ever created. What do you think about that? I think
it is absolutely 100%. That's why it's called programming. I think that sunlight is where that's coming from. I got a sunbeam.
All right, turn the sun off. Okay.
Damn it! I can't turn it off. It's setting right in that window right there.
Is United Spot beating up on poor Fetterman?
It's hot
again?
Summer nights. What can we do about it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Poor Fetterman. Come on.
Oh, Fetterman. Well, I'm going to beat up on Fetterman a couple of times, but yeah, Fetterman deserves it.
Okay, here we go. Your tax dollars at work.
I just can't believe this happened. I was such a good mayor.
I know. I was a good governor. But because of Trump, it all came to an end.
Pink voted for. Trump is forcing me to retire.
Trump is making me take away all your guns. Trump is selling tuck-friendly bathing suits at Target. You hear that, Michelle?
Trump got Bud Light canceled. Trump made me join MAGA so I could get elected governor.
But didn't you support Trump's wall?
I was just kidding. Trump made me go to Epstein Island.
Trump lowered my approval rating.
Nobody can understand what I'm talking about because of Trump.
Trump totally wants to date me.
I just wanted to help people.
He wants to date me.
I saved so many lives.
I did too. So did I. Me too.
Me too. This
Me
is all
too.
Trump's fault. I just want 60 seconds alone with Trump.
Seltzer.
Trump pulled the trigger on my gun.
Oh,
I'm
no.
totally being investigated. investigated because of Trump. Trump made me send taxpayer dollars to Ukraine. Trump sent me to the hospital. And he sent my wife on vacation. I'm not house speaker anymore because
That's terrible.
Trump made me go to the Standard Hotel.
Trump deleted all my emails. And he got me fired. Trump got me fired too. Yeah, he got me fired too. He got me fired too. He made me marry my brother. He ended my acting career.
That's
Trump
terrible.
got people to vote
That's
for me.
pretty bad.
Trump like totally wants to date me.
Trump made them fire me.
It's all Trump's fault. He's responsible for all of this. All the crime in Chicago, the shootings, the carjackings. It was all Trump. He did this. Peach voted for. Peach voted for.
Oh, that was
I
rough.
love the end of that
That
one.
was rough. Oh my gosh. But you know, that's all I hear from our Democrat legislators, our representatives, the Republicans, the GOP, Trump, da 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 da. That's all they say. They don't say anything about what they're going to do to make things better
Yeah.
for people. All they do
No, they
is
don't.
blame the GOP and Trump. And I'm tired of it. I am absolutely tired of it. What did you bring here? You brought DeSantis.
I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, what is this? It was important enough that I brought it on the deck today after the deck was wrote. So what this is they're trying to say that DeSantis raised the most money in 24-hour period of any politician in the presidential election history. And it gets fact checked because I'm one of those community notes people. Are you one where they make you fact check shit for people? Like it'll be in my notifications like, hey, can you look at this? And do you think this is real? Whatever.
Yeah.
So I go and I look at it and it fact checks it and said, no, actually Biden was the the one who broke the fundraising record. So there you are. Biden's number one, even though us Bernie people, we broke records constantly
always.
for fundraising for
Yeah.
fucking. So you're telling me that Biden and DeSantis have already broke records fundraising? Bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
Call
But
bullshit.
DeSantis has been a joke all weekend. If you tuned into my show yesterday, we totally tore him up and brought all the goods. But yeah, let's hear this. I don't remember what exactly this is.
All right.
but-
And my fellow citizens, 3 years ago, we launched the Great American Comeback. Tonight, I stand before you to share the incredible results.
The Great American Comeback has begun. A record 2.5 million new jobs in May. Renewing, restoring, rebuilding. Together, we'll make America great again.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. When I
Wait for
spoke at this forum 2 years ago, I told you that we had launched the Great American Comeback.
We need the courage to lead and the strength to win. I'm Ron DeSantis, and I'm running for president to lead our Great American Comeback.
Three years ago, we launched the Great American Comeback.
I'm Ron DeSantis, and I'm running for president to lead our Great American Comeback.
When I spoke at this forum 2 years ago, I told you that we had launched the Great American Comeback.
Our Great American Comeback.
He plagiarized
pretty
from me,
redundant.
but he can never pull it off. He likes plagiarizing.
Make America great again.
But he said the right things because he's copying what I've done. But the difference is he can't do it.
You're copying me!
Yes.
I really didn't realize how bad he was until this week because I've had to watch so much video, past shit from him.
Oh.
God, he was a Trump bootlicker. And now he's just like, yeah, he's a cookie cutter. He wants to be Trump.
Yeah, I know. Next thing you know, he'll be spooning with Chris Christie. I can't. The guy's straight out of Gitmo, and he was probably one of the torture guards. So I'm not even going here. What's this one? You brought another one?
This is another United spot because they spoofed the whole Elon DeSantis Twitter Spaces, so I had to bring it. There's a bunch of United spots on the deck tonight.
All right, let's blow through them.
All right, let's wait for some people to tune in.
All right, let me hop up on this pile of Soros-funded money.
All right, are you ready, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's start it up.
Now remember, only DeSantis supporters can ask pre-approved questions.
I know.
I don't want any funny business. No freedom of speech.
I know, buddy.
I can't believe I'm running for president. You think people are gonna vote for me?
I'll vote for you.
Really?
Yeah, I voted for Joe and Hillary.
Oh, all right.
Oh, we got our first question.
Hi, welcome to my space.
Oh my gosh, Ron, I love
Thanks.
you.
What's your pre-approved question?
Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying on swimsuits at
Are you
Target.
okay?
Yeah, I'm all tucked in. So I'm like a huge fan of you and President Biden. Me too. And I just want to know if you're going to do anything different than President Biden, my hero.
What a smart-looking question.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do everything that Biden has done, but I'm gonna do it the same exact way that Trump did it. So, yeah.
All right, we got another question.
Hi, welcome to my space.
Hey, bro. Dude, you're so awesome. I'm like totally voting for you.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Oh, we got another question. Hi, Ron. You're amazing and so much better than Trump in every way.
Thank you.
He really is. He really, really is.
I'm doing it. I'm really, really
All right, we
doing
got our last question.
Okay.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Donald Trump.
Elon! I said pre-approved questions
I'm sorry,
only!
please don't be
Hey,
mad at
Ron,
me.
you little
Pipsqueak. My red button is bigger, better, stronger.
Oh my gosh, delete him! Delete him!
Yours does not. I'm trying.
I can't stop! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I love those old show tunes.
That's why I let it play. I was like, I could have killed it, but we all love that.
No, good. And you had to drink all this to watch that DeSantis thing the other day?
I did drink all this in my youth. Gosh.
Oh, my God. No shit. I added the TJ Swan of the Colt 45 to the meme. So
I definitely drank those. They had mint Colt 45s when I started drinking when I was
mint.
Mint.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
God.
mint flavored.
Some of the worst beer I ever drank was those Mickey Green wide mouths. Talk
I
about.
loved a Mickey wide mouth in the morning. If you were hungover in my 20s, man, yeah, give me a Mickey wide mouth and I'd get my act together and go about my day. I could do that now. I'd be flat on my face, but in my 20s, I could.
I'd be in the hospital with paddles waiting. That would be me. Oh,
Mickey
my
wide
God.
mouths. I haven't thought about Mickey wide mouths in 20 years.
Yeah, we drank Olympia, being from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
and
me too.
We had to have a
Rainier.
toilet with us at all times. This is still in question, but I think your problem is obvious. Your head's up your ass. December 29th, 2012, President Obama signed the H.R. 4310, authorized the 2013 National Defense Authorization Act. And I don't know. Can somebody vet this again? I swear
No,
that
it's right. It's real.
I
It's
thought-
real. It actually happened. We had laws in place to stop fucking
The Smith-Month
broadcast
Act, right?
journalists from propaganda, and yeah, he rolled that back. They all one at a time, rolled shit back. Clinton and they've all done their damage. They chipped away at it.
Well, I've got this from Redacted, and I might cut it early, but Natalie did such a good job on this. Natalie and Clayton Morris, they over at Redacted, they've got a huge following. They're kind of like, on everything.
Well,
and
they
do.
came from the Republican kind of side,
Yeah.
right? They're more libertarian, but
Yeah.
I've been watching them. If I know somebody's information's accurate, then I'm going to trust their reporting a little bit more in the future. And they always bring the receipts for shit. And
Yeah,
they have
they do.
people like Whitney Webb on who absolutely bring receipts. So
Yeah, they're doing a good job. So anyway, they're in Portugal, by the way. They moved when they left Fox, I think. So here we go.
While he was visiting Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni during the G7 to tell Italy what they're doing wrong. The government in Italy does not allow gay marriage. They allow civil unions, and recently they handed parental rights for same-sex families to the biological parent. And Justin Trudeau has a problem with this. Now, Meloni says that this is what was dictated by the courts and what her previous administration did before she took office. She herself is not married and she has a child with her partner. So, she understands sort of ununioned families. She does not appreciate this lecture. So here is Trudeau giving her a good old mansplaining about what worries him about Italy.
Obviously, Canada is concerned about some of the positionings that Italy is taking in terms of the LGBT rights, but I look forward to talking with you about that because we're here at the G7 as an assembly of countries that are promoting the kinds of strong values and democratic principles that the world needs, and I always look forward to those conversations with you.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
She's like, you're going to mansplain this to me?
Well, yeah, let's look at her face. Look at this screen of her face. I don't want to sit here.
She's like, I just had some bad pasta. It's like this little spoiled bottle of Chianti sitting next to me.
Yeah, I'm going to save this, Clayton, for whenever you annoy me and drone on.
Go ahead, Philip.
Ugh. He's so revolting, and I feel so bad for our Canadian friends because we have a lot of them up there. A lot of you guys tune in, and I'm just so sad. I mean, we watched the authoritarianism rolling out under him during, the COVID lockdowns and the extremes they were going to during the lockdown.
Yeah, robbing people from their bank accounts.
He's just
locking
in your face. Like, I want to be a dictator, and I'm going to be a dictator. And I worry for you guys because I feel like that's what he's going to do, man. He's just going to name himself dictator for life.
He's a little punk, and people in Canada need to get their France on and start stomping on this little prick.
They do. Come on, find your inner France.
Yeah,
I know you got it.
Please do. You brought this. Is this AOC getting clowned here?
Oh, frickin' Sandy saying stupid stuff again.
Okay,
that's what she does.
Government versus the people. Lies. I like that. That's how I feel.
I know. Eat the lies.
They are accusing Democrats of saying we spend too much. For anyone that wants to entertain that thought, I ask you to think about the last time a person has said in this country that the government does too much for them, that their Social Security check was too high, that teachers are paid too much. When was the last time anyone has heard or seen that?
As Ocasio-Cortez said, quote, I ask you, think about the last time a person has said in this country that the government does too much for them. When was the last time anyone has heard or seen that? I'll say it right here. I don't want the government doing most of the things that the government is doing to interfere with the ability of the American people to carry out their lives. When was the last time you had a bureaucrat show up and you said, oh joy, thank you. I'm really glad there's a bureaucrat here. When was the last time you were thankful for $32 trillion in debt, $100,000 almost for every man, woman, and child in America? Anybody thankful for $32 trillion in debt? Anybody thankful for the IRS knocking on your door, auditing the poor and the minorities 3 to 5 times more?
And the Republicans just as wrong there. I mean,
he is just as wrong. I mean, AOC to have the audacity to go up there and say that, knowing how much money they have pumped into fucking defense and this proxy war in the Ukraine, knowing that it's not going to social programs, that they cut the social programs and allowed the Republicans to gut the social programs, and then they blame it on the Republicans. Oh, the Republicans, they did it. But this is a classic talking point that I have heard inside Democratic Party strategy fucking meetings for years. This is the talking point that you throw back out when they say we spend too much money.
And she was just teeing him up for his bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that to each other. They know what he's going to say.
Volleyball. They're just volleying it back and forth. Oh,
we have breaking news from about 45 minutes ago. Breaking news, an hour. They have tentatively reached a debt ceiling deal. And I'm interested to see how much they're going to cut out of our social programs and our infrastructure to give them the debt ceiling hike. So we'll see how that goes. So
it won't come out of their defense budgets at all.
No. So rest assured, everybody, they're gonna raise the debt ceiling and fuck everybody over on both sides of the issue. Go right ahead, enjoy. This was Colin Redu-Carter over at INN happened to be at the Squad event and got to ask a couple of questions. Now, I'm going to play this for you, and I might just stop it or start it or whatever, but here we go. Let's just, this is what you get when you ask a question to a bunch of these shit-lib Squad members. So here we go.
Congressman, didn't you give a memo to Biden with Senator Wong regarding student debt to tell him to use the Higher Education Act?
Let me just say this, because I'm going to get in trouble if I start taking questions from the floor, okay? But I want to say on student debt and where that fight stands right now, it is in the Supreme Court. By the way, expand the courts.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a clapping point.
Oh, yeah, because they don't kick the poor's ass enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not that radical, y'all. There is precedent. It's been done 6 times before. It's far right, it's extremist, it's imbalanced, and they are causing great harm. That is where the student debt issue is right now. But that being said, we're all organizers, and no organizer goes into a fight without a contingency plan. We have them, but I'm not ready to
All
see
right,
defeat
I gotta
here
stop.
because the
I
legal
can't take
case
too much of this.
is
This is what they do, Shanda. You know it as well. You've been to these things before.
Oh God, yes, I lived in them for like 5 years.
They go in there, you ask a reasonable question, politely, thoughtfully, and they come back with a bunch of word salad bullshit with shit sauce all over it.
Pre-programmed too.
Pre-programmed, and they'll clap. You know, their handlers tell them, okay, say something about the courts. You know, say something like you're a rebel. Say
and
something.
They'll spin it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
You can take any topic and spin it to what you need to talk about. That's the first thing about being a politician.
Do you think that they think we're stupid? I mean,
they know we're stupid.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on.
They know they can get away with it. Nobody's ever going to stop them.
Yeah. Anyway, this ties into our Sabby Sabs clip tonight. Sabby got really spicy, and I really appreciate when Sabby's there. I just want to say Sabby's up to 40,000.4, almost. Yes, she is going fast, everybody. So if you can get somebody who has not subscribed to get that up there, we want to hit 50K by July 5th because we want to help elevate our sisters and brothers as much as possible. And Sabby has a good voice. She's thoughtful, articulate. You know what I say every week. Well researched. She does terrific show. Terrific. Very thorough. She has call-ins. She works her butt off to bring us good, solid information and opinions and guests. So if you can help out, get a hold of somebody, go over there and get them to sub to Sabrina Savati, Sabby Sabs Podcast. Anyway, she had something to say a couple of times about this squad event, and I'm going to let it fly right now. Here we go. I think
she tore him down.
She did. She burned him to the ground, and she did a good job on that. So let me see if I can get that going.
Get over. But you know what that means? That requires money. Oh, and there was a lot of money to be made for this event. The cheapest ticket price to attend was $25. The highest ticket price was $500. Now, if you're supposed to be the voice of the working class people, why the hell do you even have a ticket price of $500? Because you're not trying to speak to working class people or poor people. People who are poor that don't have $25 to give to attend this event, they missed all of this information. Their voices are not heard, and that is bullshit. That is just another way for you to make more money. Give me more money. Fundraise. We need to get more of us in the House, but we need your money, guys. After you've already donated money to them to get them elected, and you haven't seen them do shit.
Whoa,
let's
she
keep
is
it
spicy.
real.
Keeping it real.
Raise your hand if you canvass for them. Raise your hand if you phone banked for them. And they have the nerve to turn around and ask for more damn money. So you get more people in there just like them to turn around and not do shit. This is a game. That's all this is. This is all about money. If they were serious about organizing, as they say that they are, they would come out into the streets when we are present. They would come to some of these rallies where we are, the organizers and the activists. They would be out there, not just when George Floyd died, but when any other unarmed black man or kid dies in this goddamn country. They are not present, period. And I don't require any goddamn money. And you can tell them I said it.
Yeah.
This is a scam. All you're going to do is give them more money, and they are going to continue to disappoint you.
The squad needs to go because they
need to 100% go.
Totally let down, totally betrayed everybody that supported and voted for them.
I saw him coming, though. I fell for Jayapal, and Jayapal was the first kind of wave of the squad, you know? And so once I got burned by her, I saw AOC coming. I saw that she was probably a CIA.
Oh yeah, they're horrible, and just don't give them.
And no, they're trained too not to have any interaction with the grassroots. The last thing they want is grassroots. They will use the grassroots come primary time when they need to get out there and canvas, or they need a workforce, boots on the ground. But other than that, they're not sharing information. They're not sharing strategies or talking to the people. How do we push this resolution or this amendment? Like, no, they don't give no two shits to interact with.
Well, yeah, and once you get verbal in one of those meetings, they meet you at the door. They locked out. I think they locked out Lucy and another guy at an AOC
They
event.
hide from my blonde hair. Are you kidding? My freaking my congressman sees me, he's running out the back.
These guys are worthless. I'm going to say it. I was saying it last year. The Democratic Party needs to be shuttered. And then
we've been saying it forever. Forever since 2016, we've been saying burn it to the fucking ground. It's completely corrupt and broken. And
if you think I don't want the same thing for the Republicans? Yeah, I do, because you got garbage crazies like Lindsey Graham. Oh my God!
There's so many crazies on the right.
Yeah.
But we're fighting the ones who
It's
say
the
they
uniparty.
represent the everyday people. That's what pisses me off. You say you represent the everyday people, but then you burn us to the ground every chance you get.
Yeah, all you do is you change the driver when you change these fool fucking cycles.
You change what corporations in control.
Anyway, Sabby needed to finish her thought here, so
let's let her finish her thought.
If they're serious about, I'm against these wars, why haven't any of them chosen to endorse or support or tweet out about RFK Jr.? Because they're not fucking serious. That's what I want you to understand. They're not serious about any type of progressive policies getting through. They're serious about money. They're serious about keeping their damn seat and writing a book. That's it. Period.
Her fancy condo.
Period. Sabby Sabs.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Farron sat here and told us that half of them live in this luxury fucking condos. And they're in a little cliquey bubble and they don't want to lose their seat. And that's why they're going to continue to do what the DNC wants.
They get book deals. They get opportunities after they're out of
Vogue.
Yeah. And then they'll go work for a foreign entity after that. So, it's terrible. Okay. We didn't start the dumpster fire. This is our first yum yum from the birthday girl. Birthday woman. I stand correct.
Birthday woman.
And here we go.
We didn't start the dump fire. Oh, wait. Yeah, we did. Some details have always been in dispute, but what cannot be debated is that sometime around May 27th, 1962, a fire was started to clean up a strip mine dump near the town of Centralia, Pennsylvania. The fire apparently spread to the abandoned coal mines below Centralia through a spot believed to have been missed with the incombustible material applied to the strip mine before the fire was set. American ingenuity. The fire still burns today and the town is mostly abandoned, with only 5 of 1,500 residents remaining. Luckily, though, businesses in towns along Highway 61 near Centralia are capitalizing from the misfortune of the borough as tourists come for photo ops with active Centralia smoking vents off the Big Mine Run Road and the Big Mine Run Geyser near Ashland. The American dream. One of the details in dispute is that the fire's outcome wasn't intended. Many of the town's residents believe the ultimate goal was to run them off so the government could continue carrying out secret, nefarious, energy-based research projects in the area without threat of protest. American democracy.
I'm all over this because it's got some of my favorite elements, and that is abandon and government conspiracy and cover up. And I have been all over this story. I'm so glad you brought this, Linda, because a lot of people don't know about it. So if you've never heard about it, go research it.
I just can't believe it's still burning. Can you imagine
it's
breathing?
going to keep burning. It's going to keep burning long after we're fucking gone, it seems like. Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
No, it'll burn itself out after so many years.
Anyway, and now a word from the View.
Ew.
As I had to bring that. I had to. I had to.
You're lucky. I don't think I brought you any View clips this week, but they were busy spewing bullshit all week.
Yeah, well, I had to bring it. I couldn't pass it up. The devil made me do it. The devil maybe do it. What do you got, Holchill hair, or who
That's
is
going to
this?
make a great screenshot with a big pig's ass right next to my head. I'm going to get that. That's going on the deck.
What do we got here? What's going on? We got the Gorn from Star
Kathy,
Trek.
This is Kathy Hochul.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
It's bad.
You think about what we have open right now? I know upstate. I know exactly where it starts, too. There are over 5,000 farm jobs. 5,000 farm jobs open as we speak. The cows don't wait to be milked. The plants need to be maintained and harvested in a few months. The crops. We have more than 5,000 food service jobs right now. I'm a former waitress. I made pizzas, chicken wings, waited tables, cleaned floors, did pots and pans. Doesn't take a lot of skill. I was 15 years old. Those jobs are available.
Yikes!
4,000 openings for janitors, cleaners, and housekeepers. As I mentioned, the jobs for farm workers as well. So we're grateful that the Biden administration has instituted a new border process, starting with the suspension of Title 42 on May 11th. We all know that date well. I'm a former waitress. I made pizzas, chicken wings, waited tables, cleaned floors, did pots and pans.
That's bullshit. That is complete and utter bullshit, and I will say that until I die. That was complete fucking bullshit.
No, she didn't reface pasta on that guy.
No, that wasn't pasta, but oh my gosh. These people, I swear, there's so many things wrong with what she said. And she just has this air of authoritarianism to her.
Oh, yeah.
She?
She's got it going on.
She's tougher than any guy.
Yeah, she's got the Hillary Clinton thing going on.
Yeah, she
so.
totally does. She totally does. I'm meaner. I'm tougher.
Well, I'm in luck because after listening to her, I found the perfect place to go meditate on what she said. And that is my drone toilet. And so I'm going to run out there.
Does it actually fly?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
You see Elon flying by, taking a dump on a flying toilet. Then you know you're in the new realm.
Christmas is in 7 months. Can you get me that for Christmas, please? I really would love.
We'll do a GoFundMe.
Okay, do a GoFundMe. I'm sure it's under $30,000. So.
I'm sure.
Meanwhile, I really do. I saw this billboard sign here, this little sign you see the guys. Has anyone tried unplugging the United States and plugging it back in? That is computer tech talk right there, and I think it just might work. Now, did you bring this or did I bring this? I don't remember.
I think you brought this.
Okay. Sarah, what about the destruction of Iraq, Libya? Do international rules only apply to Russia and not the U.S.? Don't lecture African people. You're hypocrites. And Mo Ibrahim responds to reporters criticizing African countries' neutrality on Russia and Ukraine. Yes, I remember this. This was this week, and it's kind of like he gets put in his place, this reporter.
In a number of Western countries, there's been consternation that some African countries have been ambivalent, or in the case of South Africa, neutral over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Is this payback for the West? For the wrongs of the colonial era? Is that why?
No. It's not the colonial era. Tim, let's be frank.
Be frank.
The resolution, American resolution, called for the condemning the violation of the sovereignty of another country.
Of Ukraine.
Of Ukraine. And many African people said, excuse me, what did America do in Iraq? Was that legal? Was that not breach of security, sovereignty of another country?
Exactly.
So why don't they condemn both then?
Exactly. But from U.S. to put this resolution forward was a little bit really unwise. I think Germany should have put this resolution because Germany objected to the invasion of Iraq. But it's wrong for U.S. to put this resolution because then, excuse me, you are hypocrite.
But is neutral really the side that Africa wants to be on?
Can you see the point? Either there is either the international rules or no rules. You tell me. Are the rules only applies to Russia, not to US? Let's not be hypocrite. This is the problem. This is the problem. We need to look at the mirror sometimes and realize what we say and what we do. What happened in Libya? We went and broke this country. We never put it together again. Is that acceptable?
What do you make?
Look, let us be honest in dealing with this stuff. So it's not like the West is Lily White and all romantic.
Nobody's saying that. Okay. Nobody's saying that.
So don't lecture. Don't lecture other people and say, look, I condemn, and I think it is a problem. It's unacceptable for Russia to invade Ukraine. And there's no question. But in the same breath, I'll condemn American invasion of Iraq, because this is equivalence. Yeah. And we need to remember that. And I just hope that people, when you talk about international rules, they should apply to everybody. There's no exceptionalism.
So
I love that.
I love it too.
That.
Just break
Kick
it
us
up
out of your fucking country and don't let us fucking back. I mean,
yeah. It's terrible.
Poor Africa.
It is terrible. It's terrible. It's the hypocrisy of the United States is unconscionable.
Yeah.
Jake Uger, no, I'll still vote for him if my only other choice is a fascist like your leader. The Republican idea of revolting against corporate rule was to submit a dictatorial rule on one of the billionaires. Wow, you guys sound so populist. And you will still vote for him because you have no integrity. He's talking about voting for Biden. Dirtbag leftist says Democrats know when they have a bunch of idiots like you who vote blue no matter who and don't have to do shit for anyone. The only way to hold politicians accountable is not by not voting for them. Pretending to push back on them on your shitty YouTube show is accomplishing nothing. And Jack's Page gets in there with the boom. Of course, of course.
Welcome to the boom.
Yeah, Jack's nailed it. Yeah, dirtbag leftist nailed it. It's ridiculous what's going on. These hypocrites are nothing but sickening. So it is time for our second dedication to Nina Turner. This is Jamie Kuhn.
Tina Turner, not Nina Turner.
Tina Turner. I didn't say Nina. Did I say Nina Turner? Oh my God, I'm slurring my words. This is Jamie Kuhn, Karaoke Closet. Pat and Jamie did this for us today.
Love Jamie.
And
Thank you,
I got to
Jamie.
tell you, they were just complaining about it and everything. Oh, it's not that good. You guys judge for yourself how good this thing is. I think it's fantastic.
They always kill it.
You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react.
That was fantastic.
So talented. Oh my gosh, Jamie's so good. That was so good. I don't know what they're talking about.
They were
It was
griping about it.
great.
Pat was griping about it. She's they would understand if we wouldn't want to play it. Are you kidding me, man? That was great.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I got to say, I think Jamie's side of the closet's a little cleaner than Pat's.
Of course. That's the way it works, right?
Pat and Jamie, go check out Karaoke Closet. They've been hanging out with us for 3 years now.
Yeah,
so
or
we
more.
love
Yeah.
when they give us a good song.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
it's
guys.
fantastic. And Tina Turner, you've done your job. You've inspired people like Pat and Jamie, myself, and everybody else who's here tonight. Rest in
So many
peace.
women,
You
yeah.
have been wonderful. You will be sorely missed. So there we go. What's going on here? Who's Tyler Fisher?
You remember Tyler Fisher? He's funny.
Oh, the
It's just
comedian.
a little, yeah, he's a comedian. It's a clip.
Okay, let's see what he's got to say here.
This country's all divided because of the pandemic, the vaccine mandate. I was called a far-right extremist Trump supporter for not getting the vaccine. Anybody else? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, one honest guy. How did that make you feel? Tiny. Huh? Tiny. Tiny? It made you feel tiny? When you're called a racist Trump supporter? You need a vaccine, but not for that. You just need like a IQ vax or something. To just boost my IQ. Come on. Well, either way, Trump made the vaccine, you know what I mean? If you love Trump, you would have got the goddamn thing. He made that, you remember? That was his baby, right? Warp speed, excuse me, warp speed. No, you all have warp speed in you right now. You have Trump juice inside your body. Warp speed so quick, it was supposed to take 5 years, but I made it in 2 days. Warp speed. You have experimental Trump juice in your body, floating around. Warp speed, nobody makes it that quick. It goes quick, fast, very fast. Lightning speeder than warp speed. Right? Nobody feels tiny when they get it. Right? Big, very big. If I like Trump, I'd be like, give me that Patriot pinch, give it to me, come on. I got my NRA tattoo and my mRNA tattoo, come on. We can vaccine straight again.
That was good.
fun.
I enjoyed
Just
that.
a reminder, Trump's not going to save us either.
No, nobody's going to save us. We're doomed. So get used to it.
Perfect timing. Cream of bullshit. We got a threefer of CNN, Fox, and MSNBS. And let's start out with CNN. And they're over there and they're interviewing the troops that raided Russia this weekend. And they're asking them where they got their armored vehicles at. And I just remember, enough money, you can buy anything.
Yeah, I'm going to kick up the speed on this a little bit, guys, so we can catch up here. Here we go.
Well, those two pro-Ukrainian, anti-Putin paramilitary groups which carried out attacks on Russian soil this week now warn that their operations are far from over. They've returned to Ukraine after claiming success in those military raids in western Russia. They say the raid was only one step in a bigger operation, which is ongoing. CNN Sam Carley has details.
A propaganda coup. Russian dissident soldiers back from a raid inside Russia, parading a captured Russian vehicle for the world.
What do you hope will be the effect of this raid?
Effect of this raid was amazing. It was informational shell, information bomb, blowing about 2 days, whole internet blowing up, boiling.
The Legion and the far-right Russian Volunteer Corps, all Russian nationals, are part of Ukraine's security forces and carry Ukrainian military IDs.
This incursion into Russian territory, which these guys say is ongoing, was as much a propaganda mission as it was a military mission. But they say it was also done independently of the Ukrainian military. That is a claim we have to take with a big pinch of salt.
They jointly raided Russian territory this week and flooded the internet with images of their work. Russia claims to have driven them out. Still, the raid has rattled Moscow.
Do you think this is part of the coming summer offensive, an attempt to keep the Russians off balance, keep them guessing?
I think it's kind of, yes. Yes, it's kind of it.
American-made vehicles appear to have been used in the cross-border operation in Belgorod province. It's unclear if they were US donations.
The vehicles that you took included some of the American MRAPs, is that right? That you were using?
We use Humvee also, yeah. We buy them in international shops, war shops. Yeah.
So you bought these vehicles on the open market?
Yeah, of course. Everyone who has some money can do it.
We bought them. We bought these vehicles. These are the ones that America gave us. Anybody who has money, and of course we have a lot of money because America gave us money, can buy one of these. And can I tell you, I have to go look at CNN and I have to go look at Fox and MSN to find these clips every week. And CNN is nothing but war machine propaganda and Trump bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all they are. And speaking of that, We got a Fox clip here with Uncle Carl.
I had to bring Uncle Carl.
Oh
Let's
my
hang out.
God.
Let's bring in Carl Rove. He's a former White House Deputy Chief of Staff and a Fox News contributor. Carl, great to have you on this evening. So tell me, how do you rate that rollout by Ron DeSantis yesterday?
Well, two things. One, first of all, if you were watching it on Twitter and you were on your laptop or your desktop, this is what you saw.
Nice
little
drawing.
black box and then voices in the background talking.
I
Not
love
exactly
this
the most,
graphic.
the best way to meet a candidate. They were looking for novelty. They tried it.
He brought
I
his
think it
own
would have been much
graphics.
better had he started off by a more traditional approach and then gone on and been interviewed on Twitter and gone on and be interviewed by Mark Levine on radio and then done the Trey Gowdy on Fox, all of that. But we would have seen, if he'd given a speech, we would have seen him surrounded by people. We would have felt the energy. We would have felt a connection with him. I don't know why they did this. Now, the other thing is,
I was going to say, Carl, or maybe not, because people say that that's his downside, right? That he's just not that personable. Maybe he chose this way of doing it, this socially distanced rollout, because he knows he doesn't have that charm and personality.
Well, you know what? He went to Iowa and look at him flipping pork burgers there at the Fenstra picnic. He went to Dallas and Houston for the Lincoln Day dinners, gave unbelievably good talks with huge crowds. He went to New Hampshire and did a great evening there. Didn't eat the meal. He said he went from table to table saying hello, gave a
Sounds like
speech.
Carl
He was
likes
interrupted
him.
by protesters, laughed it off. The crowd loved it. He's fully capable of giving a really good speech. Now, here's my biggest issue. My biggest issue is that he turned over the control of his message to two guys on Twitter, Elon Musk and David Sachs, and then gave it over to Mark Levine, and then gave it over to Trey Gowdy. Now, that was the Gowdy interview was terrific, but there is Elon Musk asking him about, what do you think about the Federal Reserve issuing its own crypto coin? I mean, is that the central issue facing the DeSantis campaign?
I love he brought his own graphics for one. That was fucking hilarious. So I was like, oh my God, he's drawing pictures and bringing his own graphics. But it sounds like he really wants to get on board with DeSantis, but because DeSantis's message was a little glitchy this week, that he's going to talk a little smack on Fox about him.
Yeah, I know. Here's
the Republican way.
Here's MSNBS bullshit.
Oh, this is straight up propaganda. Be scared. Russia's moving nukes.
All right, here we go. Bellasaurus.
Russia has just announced that they've signed a deal to deploy tactical nuclear weapons, battlefield weapons, to its ally Belarus, which, of course, is adjacent to Ukraine. Belarus's president confirming the movement of weapons to his country has already begun. This is the first deployment of such nuclear weapons outside Russia since the fall of the Soviet Union that we know of in 1991. This move is seen as a warning to the West from Putin as Moscow prepares for a counteroffensive expected from Ukraine. Joining us now is the State Department spokesperson, Matt Miller. His first interview in his new role. Welcome. Congratulations, Matt. It's great to see you.
Yeah, great to be here.
Promotion.
Turd polisher.
Well, thank you.
Yep, total turd
really
polisher.
A privilege to see you in this role. What is your reaction, though, to this new announcement from Russia and Belarus about tactical nukes? Is this symbolic, showboating, posturing?
Yes, that's Greenspan's wife.
I think what I'd say, it's another provocative and irresponsible action both by Russia and by the
He's
Lukashenko
still
regime.
alive.
I will say for our part, we see no reason to change our nuclear posture nor any sign that Russia intends to use nuclear weapons, but we will continue to strengthen and reinforce our alliances with our NATO allies, even in the face of continued, as I said, really irresponsible and provocative actions both by Russia and in this instance by Belarus.
What a slime.
Maybe a little less Adderall.
Yeah, a little.
I know you had him speed it up, but still.
Not that much, just 25.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a slimy prick, just like most of them in the State
That's why I
Department.
brought it, because he's a good addition to the MSNBS crowd.
I had to bring this.
I saw it. I was like, okay,
you
it's
moved
gotta
it
go.
down there, so it's 2016 to 2020. Russian asset. And then the Durham report, nothing to see here. Thank you, Rachel, for nothing. As usual, propaganda. And then we have this guy. Remember this guy? Barack Obama, we need a full-blown government censorship to eradicate independent media. Now, there's two fact-check blue checks up there. Now, what they did here was, speaking to CBS on Tuesday, Obama warned that the mainstream media has lost control over the narrative and said the only solution for government is to step in and take drastic action. Well, these assholes at this website, and I can't remember which one it is, it's obviously a conservative one, had to gin that statement up, but I think they were kind of accurate. Because he is going to call for full-blown government censorship.
They have been. They have been for a while.
Yeah, so,
We have to deplatform people. Deplatforming's healthy.
Yeah, it's a healthy thing to do. Now, you brought another United spot here, right?
I did.
I'm
I told you there was a lot of
That's
them.
who I'm voting for. Giant Meteor 2024.
Me too.
So
Me too.
That's what we're going for.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2024 debate. Let's get started. Trump, if you were elected president, what would you do?
Well, first off, I would think... Excuse me, but I think she was talking to me. No, she wasn't. Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. She was talking to me. No, she wasn't. She was talking to me.
You're out of your mind.
You're out of your mind.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You're just repeating everything I say.
You're just repeating everything I say.
Oh, that's real mature.
Oh, that's real mature.
DeSantis is a piece of shit.
DeSantis is a piece of shit.
I know. Mr. President.
Oh, man, the president's here?
Where
is he?
I'm over here, Joe.
President Biden,
The president's
if you were
here.
president, how would you fix the American economy?
I love the fly.
They were killing it this week.
Look at the flies. Flies are the best.
And I'd forgive Ukrainian student loans. And I'd make sure to put money in every Ukrainian pocket. I think every kid in Ukraine should have access to every educational opportunity possible. Well, what about American students? What about American pockets?
They can fend for themselves. Illegal immigrants are just as smart and just as talented as American citizens.
Trump, if a spy balloon was flying over
I'd
America...
shoot it down before it got here. I'd shoot it down too. Stop copying everything I say.
Stop copying everything I say.
Well, I mean, I'd like to at least let the balloon do what it came to do. And then once it's done doing its job, I'd politely ask it to leave.
Hey, Joe,
Who said that? Did you pass your physical? Yep. Dr. Jill Biden says I'm vigorous and healthy. Whatever that means.
He's vigorous and healthy.
They had some good ones this week. I was like,
Yeah.
they're killing it. you
Well,
know?
that's all right. We need a little smile here. Linda brought this pasta la vista, baby. I think
Pasta la vista,
I think I
baby.
know
I
what
think
this
I
is.
know
like.
where this pasta
Yeah,
came from.
this is. I think we covered this. This is great.
Pasta la vista, baby. Government takes food away while many go hungry. In what appears to be anticipation of the Earth's bodies of water becoming rivers and lakes of fire within the next 15 minutes, 500 pounds of uncooked pasta were left next to a New Jersey stream. The pasta was initially dry when left by the stream, but has since absorbed moisture from recent rains and gives the appearance of having been cooked. It was not evident at the scene what kind of sauce was to be served over the pasta, but authorities guessed it would have been marinara before clearing it away so hungry people couldn't have it.
Yeah, they still say they don't know where that pasta came from. I would say check pasta factories in the area or somebody who had a big supply of pasta, a restaurant or
Olive Garden.
Yeah, an Olive Garden closed and they had to get rid of it. Come on.
Yeah, really. This dude right here, this it's Elijah Schaefer. And he put up this video on the Twitter about this is what conservatives did to a Target store who put up gay pride displays. Still think right-wing extremism isn't a real problem? Well, guess what, asshole? He got caught lying, and this actually was the video down here from 2020, May 28th.
Yeah.
This was coming during, I think it was the George Floyd when he got murdered.
Yeah, one of the protests.
Yeah, one of
it's
the protests.
looting is what's
Yeah.
going on. It wasn't getting tossed by conservatives.
Yeah, but I want to point out this dickhead right here. He's a film producer, podcast host, and he created 2 TV shows. Harvard University. Boy, Harvard is really kicking out some bad stuff.
Yeah.
Blame me for, husband, dad, find me. He's got over 500,000 followers. And so you can't fed. I'm just thinking
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
They're all around you. You're interacting with them every day. There's probably even a few hanging out tonight.
Yeah. So
they're around. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. So they're gonna pull their shit. But when you catch them, please put it up like this. And this was readers caught this. That's the good thing about Twitter is when they throw up that warning about this. And I will give whoever credit who came up with that. I think they need to keep doing it. But it was pretty easy to track
The
down.
community notes. Yeah. When it first got launched, I for some reason I got asked to do community notes, and then now that's what I do, community notes. And I do think they help. I really do think they help.
Yeah, in this case especially. Kids, I shit you not. There used to be a number, a phone number you could call just to find out what time it was. Do you remember what that number was?
I don't remember, but I remember there was a number, but I don't remember what the number was.
It wasn't 411. It was like 211 or something back
No,
through.
211 was information, and it still is in a lot of areas. And know that if you're ever stranded or need help or in help, to dial 211. But it was like 976 or 97
976 evil.
It was a combo of
Yeah.
something that you had to type it in. Ding, the time is. And
Greenwich Mean Time, you know.
yeah, you guys, come on, tell us. Somebody out there remembers
remembers
what the
that number. Remember that number. Don't you're going to be.
That was way before *69.
Yeah, that was before. Yeah. Did you still have it that you can remember when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You are old.
I was born in the 70s. Hell yeah, we had that.
What is this?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter turned out to be a scam.
Oh, no.
I mean, we've been telling you guys that for a while, but.
Is there no audio to this?
I think you can give it a second. 853-1212. Thank you, AREM.
AREM got it. Hi, Indy. Reefer.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
They gotta wreck everything, don't they? It's the greed. It's the greed.
Well, we knew that. We were calling that out when they were in bed with the DNC, because nobody who's in bed with the DNC is clean.
No.
And it turns out, if you want to go to the next slide, Black Lives Matter's biggest Facebook page was allegedly ran by a white Australian man. So there you have it.
It was. Wow. Wow.
Not shocked. Not shocked.
Not shocked.
It's all about the dollar.
I got tripped up here. Oh, okay. What they
Where are
want
you?
you to think the metaverse is, what the metaverse actually is. What is the meta? Yeah, that is the metaverse right there.
And yeah, we all live. I feel like we live in two different worlds. I mean, I have my outside world where I go work in the garden and clean the house and run errands and, interact with friends and family. But then I have this online multiverse I live in where I come and hang out with you fine folks.
Yeah. Linda, she's killing it. She's got a would you rather here. Here you go.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Technologies come and go, and most of the time we prefer the incoming innovation, but other times we can dispute whether a newer technology is better than the one it replaces. This week we want to shelve our cell phones, digital music, and DSLR cameras in favor of our older tried and true gadgets, but you can only revive one. Would you rather bring back your rotary dial phone and landline, your film camera, or your vinyl records and turntable? I still have my Zeppelin albums, so I vote for the turntable.
Yeah, I got to vote for the turntable too.
I vote for that. Me
Yeah,
too.
the rotary phone, man, that thing, some of those were so hard,
hated
it
that
messed
thing.
up my finger, man.
I got one time, I was going through a divorce, my first divorce. I was like 19 years old. And it's a long story. Basically, my ex's girlfriend or whoever the chick was hit me in the face with one of those rotary phones, like the old fashioned. She grabbed it and just smacked me as I walked. She blindsided me. And yeah, it hurt. It messed my face up pretty good for a while.
All right, here we go with Fetterman. Here's Fetterman.
Oh, this is disgusting. Fetterman, he's the sexiest man alive.
Oh, great.
So Pennsylvania Senator
loud.
John
There you go.
Fetterman is being accused of showing a lack of respect in Congress for wearing hoodies and gym shorts near the Senate floor. So, I mean, the question, I guess, is He's not breaking any rules.
Here we go.
So this is all about, you know, politics and making trouble.
I
for
lied.
Fetterman.
I
He was
did
an
bring a
everyman.
view clip.
He's the everyman,
Ha.
and that's why people like him.
I sort of
My
disagree. I thought
apologies.
it was actually charming when he campaigned and wore it. It was the everyman thing.
I thought it was actually charming when he campaigned and wore it. It was the everyman thing.
Wow, he is so hot. Is he a model?
I think it's actually quite endearing that he has said, he said, I do not look like a typical politician, nor do I look like a typical person. He's 6'8". I even lack the political metaphorical sleeves to roll up. All I ever wear are short sleeve work shirts because hard work is the only way to build our communities back up.
Because hard work is the only way to build our communities back up.
Oh, really?
In fact, he is doing exactly what the American dream tells you can do. You can do. You can be you.
What did GQ call you? They said you were a fashion god or something?
American taste god. And then the New York Times, I found out that I was one of the most fashionable or something.
That's right. Along with Beyonce and Brad Pitt, Fetterman was one of the paper's most stylish people of 2022.
My name is John Fetterwoman.
Oh my God, that was awful.
There you have it. So feel good about what you wear, I guess. Go ahead, skip this one for time.
Okay.
Not that important. They're using electricity to power keep the windmills going.
All right. Then you got this one.
Of course, the FDA has approved Elon Musk's brain chip company, Neuralink, to launch its first human clinical trials. So you could get signed up for that. Bill Gates, let me make more vaccines. No, you will put microchips in our body and track us. Elon, I will literally put a microchip in your brain.
God, sign me up, man. I need something. It helps me get going.
Good problem.
Sinead, catching from the beginning, love you. Well, that was nice. Thanks for the super chat there, Sinead.
Aw, thanks,
Yeah.
Sinead. You can skip the next one. We'll just go to it. I don't have to play it. I'll basically just describe to you what's going on here. So last week I reported to you that Dolly Parton turned down the Medal of Freedom, right?
Yeah.
From both President Trump and Biden.
Yeah.
Good for her. Well, she is releasing a rock album after all these years. She is hooked up with some of the heaviest rockers in the industry, let me tell you. And then some that are kind of questionable, like Kid Rock. And there's a lot of controversy, like, oh, how God dare her go do a song with that conservative Trump supporting piece of shit. And I say, good on you, Dolly. You go, girl, rock it out at your freaking age. And don't forget, everybody's sang along to him and Sheryl Crow's pictures for years. So you love to hate him.
She's good at staying out of the riff, the
neutral.
political mess.
All
so.
these years, all these years.
She really is.
But she goes political on this new album. She calls politicians out, basically both sides.
Oh,
so
good. Call them all out. Select all squares with fascist. If there are none, click.
Totally fill that out.
Anyway, I put Obama in there. He's in a square too, and I said, yes, I will. Neener, neener, neener. So I had to throw that in. I'm childish most of the time, as you well know. You brought this.
This made me giggle. When you dump $50 worth of Slayer into the Applebee's jukebox. That is funny. So you're 10 years old and it's Sunday evening. There's TV dinners just came out of the oven. The family is in the den ready to eat on rickety TV trays and watch the National Geographic's Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah.
Jacques Cousteau. Special following the wonderful world of Disney. Mom got stuff for root beer floats for later. Oh my God, that describes the 70s.
That was Sunday night at 7 o'clock, or was that 8 o'clock?
7 o'clock, and you heard that dinging Tinkerbell go by.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Back when Disney was actually a decent, putting out decent stuff.
Well, no, they were never decent, man. There's a lot of deep dives into
they
Disney
put better.
and how terrible they've always been.
Don't ruin Charlie the Lonesome Cougar for me. I love that show.
That was filmed right where I lived. The cougar lived on the game farm up here. I actually had a cup that the producer gave me that had a picture of Charlie on it. It's a big thing up here. I don't know.
And we've got this one. Do you really believe that this man is in control of anything? And then Joe fell here. I gotta love that.
Joe fell here. You remember the classic fall? Yes, that was when he crashed his bike.
Yeah,
remember?
Poor Joe.
He was sabotaged, anyways.
Now you brought this. I brought the Homeland Security one. So
Homeland Security fighting terrorists since 1492.
Yeah.
Weapons of mass deception.
That's what it is. And it's time for Stoner Corner.
Yay, we didn't forget this week. Last week, it didn't make it to the deck. Let's see, modern day roaches, and that is so true. If you smoke, you know, man, I'm always digging old carts out. Oh, yeah, this one. I forgot about this one. And when your friend asks if you want to smoke weed, Jesus fucking yellow penguins, yes. And Data Pothead, we don't break hearts, we break nugs.
Ah, yeah. We always break those nugs. I wish I could smoke like I used to. It's that special time of the night where we're going to go after and tell Hollywood to go fuck themselves. Now, there's good news and bad news here, folks. The bad news is Michael Rappaport took down this tweet today, and he was in reference to Roger Waters. You all know the big controversy, which isn't a controversy. It's manufactured by the Zionists in this world. Look at this old bag of shit Roger Waters, old bitch doing Nazi cosplay, should get my grandfather to beat his old ass. Well, Michael Rappaport, I think he's around 54. You better shut up, fuckface, because you're coming up on old age. And Jax Page says, I can't believe how many people are falling for this. Do yourself a favor and Google The Wall. You know, an obscure rock opera with little-known title by a little-known band by Pink Floyd. Then come back and delete your idiotic tweet abso-frickin-lutely. Then you've got Throne of Blood after another fucking Hollywood moron is trying to pretend that Roger Waters' performance of a character from The Wall is not a condemnation of fascism. Did Michael Rappaport ever play a character in a movie you didn't want to see shanked in the first scene? Typecast much, bitch. And then you've got Jon Stewart down here in the corner giving a medal to an actual Nazi down in Disneyland. John had to do that because he made Stephen Colbert look like an idiot on his own show. I think that's what happened.
This is so disgusting. I was in the thread yesterday. Of course, I did a report on it yesterday. I even brought the In the Flesh 4K 3.5-minute cut from the Wall, and we're gonna actually do a view party, watch party sometime this week, and it's disgusting, and it just goes to show the ignorance, the total complete ignorance. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's so hypocritical. I mean, you could be calling out people all through history for this, you know, especially in the last 100 years, but they don't. They just all of a sudden are pivoting.
The whole point
of something they fucking understood. He's been fighting fascism. He's pointing out fascism, and you motherfuckers are being fascists.
They were stiff in the wall. Go ahead and read this while I take care.
Okay. Here, let me throw my glasses on real fast because I can read better if I can see. So, a statement from Roger Waters on the controversy over his Berlin concert. My recent performance in Berlin has attracted bad faith attacks from those who want to smear and silence me because they disagree with my political views and moral principles. The element of my performance that has been questioned are quite clearly a statement in opposition to fascism, injustice, and bigotry in all its forms. Attempts to portray those elements as something else or disingenuous and politically motivated, the deception of an unhinged fascist demigod has been a feature of my show since Pink Floyd's The Wall in 1980. I have spent my entire life speaking out against authoritarianism and oppression whenever I see it. When I was a child after the war, the name Anne Frank was often spoken in our house. She became a permanent reminder of what happens when fascism is left unchecked. My parents fought the Nazis in World War II, with my father paying the ultimate price. Regardless of the consequences of this attack against me, I will continue to condemn injustice, all those who perpetrate it.
This is
that's the whole point.
Hollywood CIA shitlib idiot fuckers. I'm so sick of them. I don't know. Everybody's got to be a little tired of this bullshit. But that idiot took it down. But there's still a bunch of Zionist freaks out there pulling the same bullshit to the point where the German police are investigating Roger Waters. Jesus
This
Christ.
is how it starts. This is fascism. This is it's in reverse, and we've always been told this, right?
Yeah.
Who said it? Was it Castro who said that it would democracy would be disguised as or fascist? Yeah, that we would be fighting. It would be Russia fighting fascism disguised as democracy.
Yeah.
That's his quote.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And I saw another ring on somebody's finger today too.
Ugh.
That was about that big. What is this all about?
So today I learned what quiet luxury is. It's a huge 2023 trend because Rihanna wore a $1 million toe ring.
I think Jeff
Fashion.
Bezos got his fiancée something that was twice that size.
yeah.
So anyway, we have got Fee Says here in the form of a little tour, right?
Oh, this is beautiful. It's short.
Okay, here we go.
This is she titled it Moscow, Moscow. So Moscow in the summer.
Okay, Moscow. Look at that fountain. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful
So
fountain.
the theme to Dr. Zhivago?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, we're at that time of the show. We have a great chill out outro tonight. Steve Miller covers. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Nice. It is
Yeah.
total summer kickback, hot summer night.
Yeah, so this is our kickoff for Hot Summer Nights, and we're going to do some announcements here. You see that fire? How do you like that fire? It's actually warming me up there.
It makes me want to go sit on the beach and toast marshmallows.
Yeah, and I've got Misty Winch's show up there because you were on a couple weeks ago, right? And
I always stop by Misty's anytime she needs me to fill in or fill a hole for her. I'll hang out.
I listened to it today, your show with her, because I knew I was going to be on next Friday afternoon. I'll be on the Misty Winston show unless they cancel. And
it's fun. No,
should be fun. And that's one of the announcements. What other announcements we got before we get out of here?
I'm on regular schedule. Hopefully I'll get my Thursdays figured out. And of course, I'm working on moving into the new studio, but that's not going to happen for a couple more weeks. And that's what I'm working on. I got all kinds of stuff. We have graphics that need updated. We've got lots of Patreon cards I want to get to. We have a couple of new big boomers that need cards made. And, the normal grind all week. So that's what I'm not doing anything special this week, other than the wall view watch party. We're going to do that sometime this week.
Oh, okay. Good. You're going to try an upscale version of it, right?
I'm trying to find the 4K version of it, even if I got to pay for it and then just screen grab that screen. We should be able to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good.
Let people know what the hell they're even talking about, dumb fools. You know how many, I grew up in my teen years just playing that in the background, like it was the 90s. Oh, just throwing Pink Floyd's The Wall, man.
I love that movie anyway. I want to thank everybody in the chats. It's been a great night. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you, everybody on Rumble and on the Rockfin. It's always fun to hang out. So, again, we were on Twitter, too, tonight on the Land of Oz, the Twitter channel.
We love Twitter.
We love the Twitters. We got to be out there. If Tucker Carlson's going to be over there, we got to be over there with Tucker Carlson, right?
Because Elon's going to save us all. Pretty soon, they'll just put that brain chip in there for $8 and you'll be good to go.
Now, actually, we're over there because Sabrina Savati's over there. And if I said it before, if you haven't subbed and subscribed to Sabrina Savati, please help us out. We want to get her to 50K.
Look what I got for my birthday.
Oh, blackmail. You got a book. Whitney Webb,
I got
right?
Whitney Webb. Yes, One Nation Under Blackmail. All I want to do is read my book now, and it sucks because I can never have time,
Well, you'll have to make some time. Well, I think that's about it for tonight. Last minute, we were pushing it, guys. Tonight we had a big deck and we wanted to get through. We did not have to.
We did good. We only skipped 2 things and they weren't even that big of a deal.
Yeah, it came out good. We try and set the deck at 60. and around 60, and then
And it always gets pushed up to about 75 because, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about that.
Yeah. We have fun doing this. We love doing this for you guys. We're just guppies in the Shark Tank, but we love our friends and fam on Saturday night for Beauty and the Boomer, and we hope to continue doing this. And last
Our
word,
private
Shanda,
little
before we
hangout.
go out with the Joker, Steve Miller Band.
Be good to yourself. Relax. Enjoy your families and enjoy the outdoors, Get out there and connect.
Yeah, it's summertime, everybody. So get out there.
Summertime.
Get out there and
Enjoy those hot summer nights.
hot summer nights. So everybody have a great evening, and we will talk to you in the future. This is the Joker. These are two great covers. Just chill out,
These
kick
are
back.
great. These are so chill.
Yeah, they're very chill. So have a great evening, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. All through the revolution. Babies who don't have enough to eat, shoot the children with no shoes on their feet. House the people living in the street. Oh, there's a solution. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. All through the revolution. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. All through the revolution. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into
Some people call me the space cowboy, yay. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Morris, because I speak of the pumpetures of love. People talk about me, baby, and they say that I'm doing you wrong, I'm doing you wrong. But don't you worry, baby, don't you worry, 'cause I'm right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, and I'm a midnight talker. I get my loving on the run. Ooh, 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 ooh. And you're the cutest thing that I ever did see. And I really love your peaches, and I want to shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, baby, I sure show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun, play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, and I'm a midnight talker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. Ooh, 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 People keep talking about me, baby, and they say that I'm doing you wrong, I'm doing you wrong. But don't you worry, don't worry, don't you worry.